What's up guys, it's Katie with 3D Printing Technology. For this week's video, I'm going to be going over the top 3 printers on Amazon you can buy right now in 2019. I'm going to be doing 5 of the printers. Obviously there's more than 5 you can buy, but I'm going to do 5 to keep it simple and short. So these are going to be pretty much any type of 3D printer, whether that's kind that uses filament or kind that uses resin. But it's going to be 3D printers that you can buy on Amazon.com or the Amazon app. The main deciding factor on which 3D printers I'm going to show in this video is going to be the Amazon review ratings, just because that's a reliable source of quality and I guess the business store trustworthiness that is selling the printer. But also, obviously some 3D printers are going to get ripped out of this video that are good as well, like the Precise MK3S, because Precise does not have an Amazon store yet. But anyways, let's get started with this video. Okay, so here's the first one, the LG Mars SLA 3D printer. I've seen quite a few of these around on Facebook and Instagram. So it's an LCD 3D printer, touchscreen, offline printing, then it gives the print dimensions. It comes in 2 colors, orange and red. So this right now is probably one of the most popular ones on Amazon, SLA 3D printer. The price, you can see in the top price, $250. And from looking at it and from the other stuff I've seen, it looks to be a pretty good quality. My biggest concern would be the slicing software that it uses and the parts quality that it's made from. But scrolling down and you can see a few more things about it. Right here is most of the specs that it uses. And you can see the Z-axis and touchscreen and some of the slicing software. Then scrolling down, here's some of the answered questions and reviews. The reviews are pretty good, 4.7 out of 5 stars for 117 reviews. The next printer is going to be the Creality Ender 3. This is just the basic one, not the Ender 3 Pro. So this one has a 220 by 220 by 250 build volume. Price is $230. And it's an all aluminum extrusion printer. And it looks like the key feature is going to be power fail resume printing. So here's some of the pictures of it. Looks like it's a Bowden Exterior 3 printer with V-slot wheels. Scrolling down, you can see the answered questions, some more specs. Pretty basic stuff for the printer. We can see customer reviews, 67%, give it a 5 star out of 512 reviews, so not as good as the last one, but this is an FDM printer. Moving on to the third 3D printer is the Marin Prime Main V2, also known as a Marin or a Prime, I think. This is one of the ones that I actually have. The price is $190, and it looks like if you buy it, the price is $220, but if you buy Prime it's $190. Comes in black and white. So it's not a big build volume, but it's good for small parts. Fully assembled. Comes with sample PLA filament. Looks like they added a new print pen cover. Micro SD card. So this is a really good beginner 3D printer. Has pretty much everything you need to get started. So scrolling down, they list some more specs and descriptions about it. They've also updated the firmware or user interface since bought mine a few years ago. Ready to print, all filament tabs, compact. There's a few more pics of it. Bowden style extruder. Micro USB and USB cable on the sides. Heated build plate. It's probably one of their smallest 3D printers, small in price offers. And then here's more answered questions. It's got 3.4 out of 5 stars of 1,600 reviews. So that's decent, I suppose. Moving on to the fourth printer, you got the Artillery Sidewinder. Either one of these two, the $439 one or $429 one, are fine. Decided to go with this one. I've seen a few things about it on Instagram and Facebook. It looks pretty interesting. It shows that it's a upcoming 3D printer, but it's still good quality from what I've seen. So the price is $439. It's 2019 model with a glass heat bed, aluminum extrusion frame, filament runout sensor, power failure. The build volume's pretty good size, 300 by 300 by 400 millimeters. I believe it is a direct drive extruder 3D printer with the power supply under the heat bed next to the touch screen user interface. So moving on to the specs, pretty much the basic 3D printer. One thing to point out is that it's a volcano nozzle. Don't really see many of those around. Here's the answer to questions again, and then this is one that has more 4-star reviews than 5-star. Not really sure the reason on that, but like I said, I've seen a few of these around on social media, and they look to be good. But I've seen this one around on social media as well. It's the FL Sun Delta style 3D printer. Costs $400. It looks to be a relatively large build volume on this one compared to most Delta 3 printers. As you can see, it got a touch screen user interface, and it appears to be good build quality, but it has Titan extruder It also has Wi-Fi. Then there's the heated bed. There's the extruder, auto leveling. Then here's some of the specs from FL Sun. A factory test X printer for 48 hours before it's packed. High speed 3 printer. All meter frame. So scrolling down, more pictures from the company that produces it, FL Sun. Some of the answered questions. It does appear to have a 32-bit motherboard in it, so that's interesting. Reviews are pretty good, 62%. So after going through Amazon and looking for the 5 best 3 printers on their website, there hasn't seemed to be much innovation this year compared to last year. Last year there seemed to be more 3 printers on Amazon than there was this year. One specific example, the Anycubic Photon 3 printer. It looked like their listing had been removed for some reason and then re-added. So their reviews are lower than it used to be. In my opinion, I don't really see much growth this year on Amazon's 3 printer listings. Like I said before, obviously Precis's not on here. And a few more 3 printers. So Precis is not on Amazon. G-Crate is not on Amazon. They have the G-Max 3 printer. It's like a large 3 printer. Matter Hackers, their 3 printers not on Amazon, so it's a few of them that's not here. But anyways, these are the top 5 in my opinion that are the best on Amazon for this year. I'll do another video like this for next year to see if it's improved or not improved any. But that's gonna wrap up the video for this week. If there's a 3 printer on Amazon that I missed, leave a comment down below. So that's gonna wrap up this video for this week. If you like this video and want to see today's videos first, make sure to click subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.